Oh, great. So, children, I'm running for president, and I wanted to brief you that what we're going for is a tough journey. Okay, we all know what happens to people who say the truth here, but again, we know that the truth is the strongest. So, we wanted to pray together with Pastor Muto, but also ask you to pray, because now you, the little children, you can only pray. With the elders can make all the difference. Okay, so we'll have breakfast, but we first pray. Pastor Muto, njagala okwaniriza munange nate wansabira luli wadde oli mwana muto tetukuwa ekitiibwa tetuwa ekitiibwa abaana bonna era nga mukama we yatuwanguza luli nemanyi nekakati asobola otuwanguza. So maama okujjako nga olina kyoyagala okugamba abato en Pastor Muto njagala mwasabire
abato nayogedde nabo ekiro era nabagambye okusaba there's nothing much I can add. You have to just listen to Pastor Buko.
Good. Does anybody have anything to say? Jolene, have anything to say? Please speak if you want.
Jolene, this camera shouldn't scare you. I know you have something to say.
Yeah.
No?
Okay. So, Pastor Muto, amunange kankwakaze ndala okusabira.
Alugana mukama yebasibwe. Aya gange nze ekirayiti abangi mumanyi nga Pastor Muto naye nga g'obuzaale kikyo Alex. Namwe namba ebaze okuwagira omuntu waffe ono. Era katusabe mukama atwongere nnyo abawagizi abalala. Kati mwanike ku mikono gyammwe. Kabaka kitange taata. Nsabira abantu wanene mukama bonna abali wanene mukama bambaza amaanyi g'omukama kabaka taata bonna abeesimbyewo mukama bambaza ekisa kyo mukama katonda w'ekisa. Bayibuli egamba mu Matayo 18 mu kiseera ekyo abayigirizwa ne bajja eri Yesu ne bamugamba nti ani omukulu mu bwakabaka obw'omugulu n'ayita omwana omuto n'amuyimiriza makati gaabwe n'abagamba nti bamutalikika okufuuka ng'abaana abato mbagamba amazima nti temulituukadde n'akatono mu bwakabaka obw'omugulu. Laba abantu banene mukama taata bansembeza mukama taata mu maaso gaabwe mukama katonda w'ekisa ng'omuntu omukulu. Naye mukama katonda w'ekisa bawe mukama taata byonna byonna beetaaga mukama obambaza amaanyi g'omukama bambaza ekisa kyo mukama katonda w'ekisa mukama bambaza obuyinza bwo mukama katonda w'ekisa n'ekisa kyo mukama taata obasumulule mukama basumulule katonda w'ekisa amaanyi go leka gabayamba ekitange. Amiina mukama bampeera omukisa. Naisebe ekyokulwanyisa kyange wano eno. Baibo yange
Tata. Nzeyo balaze.
Naye tata Pastor Muto nsaba bamuyite.
Nabasomera ekyawandiikibwa nga kiva mu ngero 3 ekyobuwanguzi. Okubazzaamu essuubi nti gwe kasita okkiriza Katonda okubeera omubeezi wo ojja kuwangula. Bagirete Bayibuli basomere tulabe mukama kyagamba. Ate Bayibuli egenda n'egamba mu kukungubaga oba Ezekiel 5 nti mukama ajjukira ebitujjidde. Obuwagizi bwaffe bufuuse obutali bwa mu nsi eno. Mukitegedde ekyo. Atugamba mukama nti jjukira mukama wange ebitujjidde. Bijjukire. Kubanga ebyaffe ebintu by'omu Uganda yaffe babituguza. Ninga n'ababituguza si beewaffe. Mukama ajjukira ebitujjidde.
Ate ku ssimu.
Eba abantu abalokole. Obeera n'essimu nga kuliko app ez'ekisiru naye ne butabaako Bayibuli. Gamba weti mwana wange teweerabiranga tteeka lyange naye omutima gwo gukwatenga ebiragiro byange owulidde kubanga ennaku nnyingi n'emyaka gy'okuwangaala n'emirembe bye biri kwogerwako okusaasira n'amazima nkyasoma kyali mu pifu tebikulekanga bisibenga mu bulago bwo biwandiike ku bipande byo eby'omutima gwo. Olaba Bobi Wine weeyamye okutuwa obufuzi obulungi mu mitima gyaffe ffe ng'abavubuka abaana bato n'abakadde. Kaakati n'amazima ye ganaakubeera ku mutima gwo, Katonda agenda kuwa ennaku nnyingi nnyo ez'okuwangaala. Amazima n'obusaasizi eri abo abateesobola, Mukama agenda kwongera okuwa obuwangaazi era ne mu kintu ky'okutteko bw'oti okiremeremu bbanga lyonna. Okusaasira n'amazima tebiikulekanga. Olwokuna bw'onoolabanga bw'otyo okuganja n'okutegeera kulungi mu maaso ga Katonda n'ag'abantu. Simanga okitegeera bulungi. Okutegeera kulungi mu maaso g'abantu. Bw'onootegeera abantu n'omanya nti nina omuntu we naamukola bwe nti anaakola atya kinaamunyiiza. Kaakati bw'onookitegeera ekyo ne Mukama agenda kukuwa ennaku nnyingi ku nsi eno. Wano ku Lwokutaano weesigenga Mukama n'omutima gwo gwonna, so teweesiganga ku kutegeera kwo. Wulidde? Oba okulembera Uganda teweesiganga kutegeera kwo oba ng'okulembera Uganda. Olina okwesiga Katonda n'amagezi go gonna. Byonna olina okubiwa Katonda n'omugamba Mukama nninye kweno entebe naye Mukama gwe aba afuga. Yitira mu nze ofuge. Si nti mpa obufuzi nefuge nzekka ate kandaba oba nnaasobola okufuga. Nedda. Mukama yasobola byonna. Watali Mukama Uganda tesobola kuyimirirawo.
Pastor munnange kusanyuka nnyo era kasubire nti n'abaana abali eyo bongera okwekkiririzaamu ne bamanya nti Katonda akozesa abantu abatasuubirwa okuleeta mu kyukakyuka mu nsi.
Ekirala bakwano bange, ekirala mwenna abali wano eno nze nasabirira Bobi Wine engoye zaali zintuuka naye kati zindeseewo.
Pastor tukwase Kyagulanyi.
Sunlight. Now I can see all
Bye bye. See you guys. Keep praying. Believe. Bless you. Bless you. All right, guys. Bye bye. Solomon, strong, eh? Yeah, man.
Abatulaba ku ddoboozi lya Uganda ndowooza kati tusimbudde mu kibeeremu. Era abatulaba beebo aba mbadde makooti ye security team yaffe ey'olunaku olwaleero. Tusimbudde bajene nusufa we bali Bobi
They should really mind their actions, well knowing that this country belongs to us.
Okay. You were given strict guidance to follow ahead of the trek to Chambogo. Are you ready to abide by all those rules as they go for nomination?
Yeah, the Honorable Chagulanyi will live here with the people he is supposed to go with. But like I say, just like yesterday we saw NRM people standing on the roadside waving at him. It should be okay for people to wave at Honorable Chagulanyi and to celebrate his nomination in any way they want. Because this is not a mayor, this is not a usual nomination event. This is a very big and fundamental event. we are seeing no other person but Bobi Wine being nominated to run against President Museveni. That means a lot to the common people, the poor people, to the ghetto people. So if they want to come out and celebrate, we hope that security forces will not interfere with them.
Thank you very much. Thank you, David Louis Rubongoya. He is the Secretary General of the National
mbeera mugira ababambagana abatulaba nemmotoka yazwengere yayingiddewo dda joesinyi wali nawe bali tulengera abakungu bangi Asumani basaalibwa wali bangi bonna baweddeyo Basegona Medad we bali
in a mission 2021
spokesperson wa national unity.
There's security blockades everywhere. They stopped me, got umbrellas out of my car, NUP umbrellas, you know, they confiscated them, they took ribbons away, which I found very odd. I asked the finder, why are you taking these umbrellas? Do they break any law? Did you guys take the umbrellas also? And they are very confused really. They don't seem to know what to do. They just got orders. You know, whenever they get orders, they just implement willy-nilly. You know, they don't put logic to these things. And so on. It's very bothersome. They didn't even want me to come all the way to this place. They said, excuse me, part of the 10 people that are going to accompany Honorable Kyagulanyi. No, we are not allowing any cars and so on. I said, so do you expect us to walk from this place up to Kyambogo where we are going? You know, so clearly they show that they are on a mission. They just want to push us to the wall and all of that. But we'll not lower to their level. We'll keep focused on what we are about today, which is going to make sure that Honorable Kyagulanyi gets nominated.
Police regulation on the traffic flow, what's your comment on that?
There's heavy deployment. Looks like it is police officers and army officers that are going to be waving at Honorable Kyagulanyi as he heads to Kyambogo for nominations. They are everywhere, literally lined up everywhere. But you know, like we saw Mr. Tibuhaburwa Museveni yesterday, when he was going to get nominated, he had all these people lined up, clad in yellow t-shirts, waving at him, and so on. And I'm glad actually police did not beat these people up. Police did not arrest them. Police did not tear gas them, because they don't break any law to say that for us, we want Mzee Tibuhaburwa, and so we have lined up. Whether they've been given 2,000 shillings each or whatever the case, they've lined up, they are waving as he passes. We are hoping that when that happens today, police will behave in the same manner. Okay, because like I'm saying, those who are waving at Mzee Tibuhaburwa, they don't commit any offense by standing by the roadside and waving. They even had processions and all. So we are hoping that today, as Honorable Kyagulanyi steps out with the 10 that are meant to accompany him, as people stand by the road to wave and so on, we hope that police will not beat them up, will not tear gas them, that they will not arrest any of them, like they did yesterday with Mr. Tibuhaburwa's supporters.
Hypothetically, if they don't do as you suggest, the police?
You know, ultimately, you can press the nose so hard, but the harder you press it, blood eventually comes. Police needs to know that it's unnecessary for them to get onto a collision path with Ugandans. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for. Let Ugandans enjoy their country. I was actually glad when I saw those people clad in yellow, waving at Mr. Tibuhaburwa, and police did not touch them. I said, okay, so that's the way police should behave with citizens. So when you see the double standards that opposition, I know those probably are not Ugandan enough or whatever the case might be, it's very problematic. And as they keep pushing, a time will come when the population will explode. We don't want that for our country.
It could be your advice to your supporters today, now that this day is very cardinal to the NUP party and to your presidential candidate as one. What could be your word to them? Because all over the globe, they're possibly waiting, and there are those waiting on the roads. What could be your word?
Well, our call to our supporters, one, let's remain calm. Two, let's be in celebratory mode. You don't break any offense by celebrating and jubilating that your candidate, the person you want to run for president, has gotten nominated. You know, we have not called people to come and so on. We have the tent, but you can rest assured that as we keep moving, people will line up along the roads and so on. That's all right. You don't break any law by getting out of your kiosk, getting onto your home veranda to wave at Honorable Kyagulanyi as he passes. So those that are happy to do that, there's no problem. Like we saw those of the NRM do that yesterday, there's no problem with opposition
supporters waving and all of that. So we are hoping that police will not cause any chaos. We are hoping that police will remain as professional as we expect them to be.
Okay,
Olunaku olwaleero tusuubira okusimbula wano ssaawa nga 3 kubanga eri ekyambogo batusuubirayo ssaawa 5. So tweteeseteese kutambula nga tuva wano Gulanyi tusuubira nti poliisi nga bwe yakoze eggulo nga tulaba mwami Tibuhabulwa nga agenda okwewandiisa abawagizi be nga bambadde t-shirt za NRM basimbe nyiriri ku nguudo abalala bakola ne possessions nakinze nabadde musanyufu bwe nalabe poliisi nga tebakuba nga tebasiba tebakuba na tear gas engamba abantu abo baddembe lyabwe ogamba nti kati nze ono Tibuhabulwa whatever katusuubire nti poliisi n'olunaku olwaleero kyejjokola ekyo kubanga weewaawo tetulina abantu betuyise Honorable Kyagulanyi ategese 10 abagenda omuwerekera naye kyateeka nti abantu gye bali eyo ku nguudo bajja kwekisimba enyiriri naki katusuubire poliisi abantu abo nga bali wabweru w'obuduuka bwabwe ku mbalazi zaabwe nga bawuuba emikono nga bawubira Honorable Kyagulanyi katusuubire poliisi ate tejja kukozesa fujjo ku bantu bano yeeyise nga bwe yeeyisizza olunaku lw'eggulo ku muzeeyi Tibuhabulwa.
Okay, mpozi otukulyeko ku nsonga y'obukofiira baakugamba tusuubira nti abamu baagezi bano bajja kubeera nga magezi kigobawo ba advice gyobawo ku nsonga eyo.
Ensonga eno si ya bukofiira mbadde nzija wano poliisi ne baaza emmotoka yange ne bajjamu manvuuli eza NUP ne bajjamu bu ribbons kuliko people power ne NUP kakati basooke batubulire nezimanvuuli nazo bazigazeeti nga mbuzaabwe kuno just kwewuddiisa abantu bano bagenda ne baddawo ne balowooza nti balina kukolera gavumenti ya mwami Museveni ye ng'omuntu nti ffe bannayuganda abasigadde ebibiina ebyobufuzi ebirala nti affe tuli bannayuganda wakati bagamba nti obukofiira bwabwe nabasoomooza jjo juuzi babutwala okuva ku kitebe kyaffe ne mbagamba kale bamugamba bwammwe mubwambale naye kaakati nezimanvuuli bazitwala neziribons bazitwala ki kye baagala mpozi nga baba teba omanyi waliwo oli okubeera nga ensonga ezimu tazitegeera so mwatu bano ba office abamu si banenya babagamba bikola bukozi naddaawo nga bugamba kati sibalina ku ngeri yajja kinyonyolamuko naye bakolera ddala ebintu ebitusoomooza bagezaako tusindiikiriza paka ku kisenge balabe ekinaatuvaamu ate mwattu ennyindo bw'osigala ng'oginyigiriza etuuka akaseera nejja omusaayi so poliisi n'amagye abagezaako okutusoomooza okutusindiikiriza luliba olwo bannayuganda nga mbanyigiriza nnyo bajja kwevaamu ekintu ate kitutaalyagadde ffe nga bannansi.
Abadde spokesperson wa National Unity Platform. Ekiseera ekyokusimbula wano
kisooka mumaze okweziba bigirwa polisigala bakira fuluma dake mabega bano badde wano bali bayitungoye
tulengera security team mishalinge
Abu. Maka.
Saa ena tunatera ofuluma wano ku kitebe owaka emagere esabika omumaanyi ogiraba singa bagitutedda Mbali tusimbule zenge yako iragoja kunda ndaza nyoka wewe atikamba wes pita
Anyono
ndowooza
anyono
kulekana kutumulya
ndi mu struggle tuli live sisobola kulaba nkulira mu matu naye nga tuli live wano essaawa yonna omukulu agenda kuba afuluma oyagala update enkubira 10 agenda kuba atambula okay
chama
enda kuba
kola ki
enda pikingira mu rapper Steady.
Katonda ow'ekisa balamusizza mwenna muli mu kyeyo nze Pastor Muto batumiddeko nnyo bakwano bange bonna abangoberera abanjagala era nga kuva ku myaka 7 muzze mungoberera ebiri emabega mwebale nnyo kama bawo omukisa
oyo ye Pastor Muto.
agenda nga poliisi n'amagye gamusaluutinga mabbali g'ekkubo era nga gawebungira abantu bonna ababadde bamuwerekerako okulaba ngatuukuta
kale pulezidenti agenda kujja kansoke nkendeeze guno omuleereetu gwange
Wanji?
People power, our power, people power.
Suulira.
People power.
Buki?
Our power.
Bunoonye nateekanga.
Olwaleero olunaku pulezidenti waffe Robert Kyagulanyi lwagenda okwewandiisa
Hey, I'm a woman. I have to look good for the camera.
We are going to make history today that a generation has stood up. Generation yafevuddeyo neyimirira negamba nti kyekiseera emyaka 35 wabaddewo generation ebadde etasobola kuvaayo kulaba nti erwanirira eddembe lyayo n'okulaba nti egenda mu kalulu ak'obwenkanya. Twagala okubagamba nti tugenda kukikola ku mulundi guno era ku mulundi guno gokka pulezidenti waffe nga tugenda okumuwerekera leero lwekiggwa. So ddoboozi lya Uganda ffenna mubeereeko.
Haya, oyo yenyeko Derek MP Mashinde East.
Sawa kyekyo.
Hey.
Tambula zaffe leero we tutambula.
Jangu wansi sebo. Aha. Kirungi. Oyo. Kisinga buwangu. Omujaliso ku luki. Bwe mwatule bali olujawo. Niko. Bwe abateeka amaaso. Oliwa. Sawa za bateeka amaaso. Ndi mageza. Oliwa. Bwe abateeka amaaso akoli ku. Salati. Bwe abateeka amaaso. Temujjawo maasawo olukulu lwemu abatuwuliza ebisabye awo wennyini olukulu lwemu atuulaawo basibe ne banyawo atuulaawo atuulaawo Temujja amaaso ku luki olukulu
tunawulira ludda Tulaba tukyalindirira omukulembeze w'eggwanga addako ow'ekkumi.
I'll stand by.
So, fellow Ugandans, the young and the old, the male and the female, the rich and the poor, the illiterate and the educated, those in urban areas and in rural areas, this is the day that the Lord has made. This is the time, and here we come as a generation. Today is the first step to the freedom of our nation, and we hope to achieve it in the name of the Almighty God. Amen.
Olwo tusimbudde yeah.
Can I come? Please.
Bobi, soko kule wa Bobi.
Otudde ku mukono.
Oli mushoti zange tujja kwatagana boss. In opposition nedda.
Twagala Bobi. Birete Uganda.
Tukwataganeko kwe tuli pesa. Pala. Bada mwe kwaji.
Omanya kiri wali ku gundi ate no ebyakavuyo FBC wali akavuyo ash ekirebe bakisazeeko kyonna ne bakisiba abasirikale There is the space. No, there is space. It's just coming. You have a right to come. Yeah. Just getting out. But they're blocking our car. Stay there. Stay there.
Gamba ono wagunda jeni moto.
Zayinza okulaba ndiddamu okulaba nga twolekedde
Kyagulanyi ye president.
Meya w'abantu omuwagizi nga tulira abakuberera kibeera ekyo
sawa 3 kiki tukola wano
baale n'abaweere kiramuso nti mwenaayo b'amasaaba bali
ezibadde ziri mu maaso ga Bobi
Maget pulezidenti waffe addako embeera gye bateese wano so baba sigalanga muli erigezazivi nefe kamera natula motoka iyo pulezidenti kigendererwa tukuleeteraano kubala kumekinga shiwa pulezidenti weffe abisefu babayini babaza babali diaspora babali Kampala babali Rwanda babali Rwenya baluma kuti erigoni yayinza kubanga
abasajja eggulo bali abalaba abalese ne bagenda n'emmotoka nga zibagana eyaffe zigabanga
kamera
President waffe okumi avuddeyo
oyo omuggo mugamba asembereyo owo omuggo aveewo wadavaawo jawo omugogo
They need to show the car. Then we also behind, then ours. Then we get there. Be here.
We can allow this one to be the last.
Soko kwa timu. Soko kwa timu. Safe. Oh.
Can I join you? You can come. Just come. Yeah, just come.
Tewali buzibu sebo.
Molokayo jirese.
Ise sirina.
Oina. Ojide kubigele.
Wanje?
Ojide kubigele. Ojide kuboda.
Bonangi, what you think today will reach Chiboko or not? Not Chiboko?
They are just going to run. Run fast.
Batiro ezibye kubo tetutegera kigenda maaso.
Which guys?
Those people.
It wasn't safe.
Tokiza kungana. Buli batuletera obuzibu. Nze bannamawulire.
Yeah, we go.
Bagay na ba Are you okay?
Bakolam papira sinari balinga abasupu Rasta gamba Chris mera nkubire shimajogera kutajika ali nawe Soko mujeko Rasta Chris mera ali nawe Oli nani
Guys, watera kubira output format chikula hivi. Wewe ni Uganda. Video output watera kubira mu format chi. Ate mukubire simu takivaako. Geto TV woli. Chokombe wasoyo. Live yanje ndano connectinga. Kutegera. Live ye gano connectinga kama check video output kata Uganda chenjagalo mugu gaga. Could not identify video input. Owulira mwentadde kati anti waswalazeewa anti kati zengenda kubijjako ngenda kujjako akozesa live yesimu kuba ndi mutumisinga ebifaananyi by'amawulire ndi mutikizana naye okule tekawo layini Uganda, I can buy the picture. Mugondo omusajja agende oyo.
Segirinya mulengera segirinya atadeko misinde
Mwana wewe bali mu stressing amisinga ebifaananyi by'amawulire ndi mukikitana na kirayo future. Ya polisi teina
ngera president adako
no but
ngera president adako baganda bangi mutani abatsoinga abatulaba
so vera butubiri you don't, but if you can't give me time, I'm missing out on pictures. At the end of the day, we shall miss out on everything. What's what? Levier Gamba could not identify a video output. What could be the problem? Bila pango ito wari buka. Yango ito mama.
Aba police bati bali professional.
Ye mubino chabulabe nnyo bannaye genda bawesi kigenda maaso ya gasi baveeko okule parking abataba amawulire baveeko muveeko mugatuletera obuzibu muveeko tugende okule
atalika
My friend, why are you blocking us? Eh? Sir.
Man, why allowing family houses and then you're not allowing the others to go through? Why? This is the gentleman live and he has refused the media to go through. We still have other media houses on the lock.
Wait.
Using the signal that was given by a father and he has placed it up.
Oh no.
Why are we not proceeding? We have a right to give information. Why are we not allowed to go? Give us a reason. Give us a reason why are you blocking the press to the room?
Why don't you allow the press to go? Why don't you allow the press to go and then you block these ones? We want to know.
You have. Give us a reason. Why are we denied? Why are you denying us a right to go? Why are you denying us a right? Give us a reason. The world is watching. We are live on NTV. This is what is happening. The gentleman you see has blocked the media from accessing the route just that were given by the Electoral Commission and the traffic police. Why are you denying us a right to go through? These are the faces that are denying us to go through. Well, no, we have a right to go through. We use the route that was given by the police and by the Electoral Commission. Why are you denying us that right? Give us a reason why you're denying us that right.
He cannot explain anything.
Why are you denying us that right? Give us a reason. The world is watching you. You have a mandate to protect us. You have a mandate to give us the right. Of why are you denying us the right? Why are you denying us the right?
They're trying to get the name, but we can't.
We are doing our work. Those people we are behind. That's why
we have a right to information. We have a right to information. We have a right to access information. And this is our way of doing work. Why are you denying us the right? Give us a reason why you're denying us the right. Why are you blocking us?
He's trying his best to delay us.
Why are you denying us the right to go? Why? Why are you denying us the right?
Go and then we leave you.
No, why are you denying us the right?
Go and then we leave you. Yes.
These are
for us to want to know.
Why are you denying us the right?
Just allow us to go.
Why are you denying us the right to access information?
Yes.
amazina atuta naye ngakigendererwa tetumane tetukimanyi kyamagero Andrew so much
How can you block NTV? How can you block NPS?
Ade batubloze
naye nga mwenna abagyekumileko abeereko
okuteekawo embeera
buno obukodyo bwonna kyoba omanya omusajja bamuliddeko nga wanaawa namba
so embeera finally batutadde ne wano era batutadde ku 8 tunaatera okubeera nga
kiri
twesooka
kijja kuggwa mubeereeko
olwono twolekere
tubawe ensonga zonna abatuuze b'oku kyalo
mugamba mutya mwenna abagoberera mugamba
eno gye tuli
ya Uganda Jamiru naye tuli naye gezaako okubeera nga tukwasaganya gezaako okubeera wano
Hii ni demokatauni ka Bobi Wine.
Kino kikulaga nti ekikulako si kyangu. Naye ffe twawaze buli kimu kyonna okubeera nga tutambuza.
Tuyingidde mu katawuni ka Bobi Wine.
President wa kwa NUP naye
Okula tugende.
So embeera bwetyo bweri balowoozeza nti bajja kublokina abantu balowoozeza nti they will block everyone naye the power of people has denied the rights of the police. The power of people has passed the power of police also. Njagala kumanya bekifaananyi kiri clear okubeera ng'ate baweereza mu mbeera yonna. Yayaza road yonna leero naye nga tulwagala okubajjukiza nti okulayira kwa mwaka gujja 2021
Guno muliro.
Munange era oyogera ekyo katuga omutegeera.
Semulaba tugenda naye nga abantu bagenda babasalako naye nga bo bagaanye baagala kutambula paka webatuusa omukulembeze waffe ow'ekkumi Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu pulezidenti addako Republic of Uganda. Zamulaba kintu kisufu nnyo leero kiggwa leero.
Njagala mukimanye olunaku lwa leero So tuli nabo oyinza okulowooza nti abantu olunaku baali balwetegekera bagezezaako okubeera abaana beteeka mbalabye
abantu bali mu bayitirivu baali balindiridde omukulembeze waabwe ekifaananyi kiri mu maaso awo
ndi mu konstituense yange
mukule kwasinga
ekkubo kkalu Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu avugira mu zero speed.
Serengere nderudde olujja tumuli mu maaso essaawa zino oluseregende tumuli mu maaso okuweereza embeera yonna nga bweri mwebale kuwagala Ghetto TV embeera bwetobweri kakonyemu Kyagulanyi President
okule nawe
Gasi ye
ate bwetubaweereza katiya gasi bwetukalya ate era bwetubaweereza so kino kitukola bulungi nnyo ate bwetubaweereza
tomuwa space naffe tukolanga nabo bwe bakola maaso oyinza ogamba lutalo olunaku lwajjo tewalabye ku kimotoka kya tiya gasi n'ekimu tekyalabiseko yadde akakebe ka tiya gasi akavuga
zisimbudde labayo jani tugende
Tetumanyi kiki kiddako.
Naye wali bagenda zisaba.
Amateeka gafuka ebyenguudo tulaba nti kkooti gakoze kimala babadde balina otereeza ekkubo lino nga teri motoka n'emu eyitawo naye tebakoze kimala okulaba nga batereeza ekkubo lino. So bwekityo bwe kiri naye nga tukyagendera ddala mu maaso. Ensi erindiridde okulaba poliisi etya bwe nayisa pulezidenti wa NUP olunaku olwaleero. Jo twakirabye nga abamu abadde bagenda okwewandiika tona kibatambulira bulungi. So leero twagala kulaba kiki
omwavu wakufa, omwavu alina okufa leero.
They have blocked everyone. Chanja.
Namungi w'omuntu ku kkubo. Ono gwe bayita nasiisi w'omuntu kati. Afande, how are you? Nasiisi w'omuntu yoyo galage
tebakowa abantu tebazikiza abantu bakowa kyekino okulembeza waffe kyada ayogerako nti abantu tebali kuŋŋaana
kirina budde leero budde bwakuyita
eyita nnyinimu
kubanga
eyita nnyinimu bamutwala eyita nnyinimu eyita nnyinimu eyita nnyinimu okubalagala eyita nnyinimu kaguddeyo
embeera nga ndikiriya
leero Museveni eyita nnyinimu bamutwala kaguddeyo bamutwala kaguddeyo jere Museveni eyita nnyinimu jere Museveni abantu bakuŋŋaanye abantu bakuŋŋaanye abantu bakuŋŋaanye abantu bangi mbu abantu bangi naye bano abakuŋŋaanye beekasanga ti owatulafu yafuuse ow'amagye yafuuse
mukwano leero laba leero mulamu bamwagala kubanga eno embaga oluyimiriza
tuwe tuli tujja mulya
nasubwa
tujja mulya naye
okwewandiisa
ayingidde tube ku nnyanja awo
naye nga baaba buli woyita wonna tya gaasi
tulibo baweereza nga era basuubuza olunaku olwajjo kukyajinga amasimu gammwe next first president in the Republic of Uganda. Mugamba mutya abachali bafe abali diaspora, mugamba mutya abali United Arab Emirates, abali South Africa, abali waneka mocha, abali mu Western, abali mu Central, abali mu Eastern, mugamba mutya abatulaba bachali bange abena tete mbagala nnyo. Kimanyi kwe muli, kimanyi musharinga naye nga kyoyina okumanya kano kaweddemu sharinga abantu bangi
bakubatiya gasi naye abantu tebavaawo. Bakubatiya gasi naye abantu tebava mu kkubo.
This is unfair Uganda police.
Abalire yoseeri. Nengera wano bakakubawo tiya gasi naye abantu tebavaawo.
Oyinza okamba ekyanja bakumyewo byoto. Lengera munju w'omuntu.
Abantu tebavaawo. Abantu babakuba baganye. Abantu babakuba baganye. Abantu tebavaawo. Abantu tebavaawo. Amaanyi g'abantu geegano. Amaanyi g'abantu geegano. Amaanyi g'abantu geegano. Abantu kino Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu the principal president yaddako kyabadde ayogerako abantu abakuŋŋaanye. Abaana ba boda beebereramu. Abaana ba boda.
The movie is now. Oyagala kulaba movie etali sasulire.
Kino kye mbadde mbagamba abantu bwe mbadde ntera okumiitinga naddala abenateete wenoonatuula waliwo abatajja tuula, noonaasirika waliwo abatajja sirika.
Omuwarabu mugambe leero sigenda kukola.
Noonalemerayo mu nnyumba yo waliwo abatajja kulemerayo. Nooneekweka waliwo abatajja kwekweka. Geegana amaanyi g'abantu. Geegano 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 amaanyi g'abantu. Musharinga banange baganda bange njagala etuuke mu 8K ekyali mu 1.5K. Kino kigenda kuba kika. Kino kigenda kuba kika.
Oba mwakafaanani singa tewabaddewo tiya gaasi.
Kigenda kubeera kitya?
Joel Ssenyonyi Asimani basaalibwa Joel Ssenyonyi omubaka w'e Nakawa.
Yo nawe.
Embeera bwe tuberi kigwa leero oba kitakindi kiza okuva ku majja oba gawungeezi katukomawo. Omuwarabu mugambe
mwebeeremu bebino ebiruma abayaaye abagenda bebe ebiruma Omunyarwanda kabusirwa n'erinnya lintawanya omusiru fala kweziri Gecho TV Dozi ya Uganda Wisubiro zona kweziri TV za president wa Foe zona kweziri eno time bomb yayimbako Ikeri baluka tebagamba nti tebagimanya Ramani bikala kunyongerako Ramani Donatya Ramani Liwola bambulera tebalina kye batugamba tebalina kye babagamba tebalina kye batugamba ffe tugenze Oh, watali sente z'omuntu w'omusolo tebakozesa otukuba mu maaso leero oli watemba okulaba leero muli batemba okulaba oba okutalaba onabadde muka twakatambo ono waawe ono mukamwe abokulanda okane tukosinga tubayeko yeah man era nawe kutirako webalina okwemereramu webalina omwebalirana aha waliwo tayiha okane tusinga na muwongo abaana be namuwongo mwena tubatumiddeko webali kubeera nga mugoberera ensonga zinanikirera maaso mugatemba olwaleero okulaba oba olutalaba yegano wekuno omulimu gwaffe njagala kumanya lwekifaananyi kiri kuliya okubeera nga ate baweereza mu mbeera yonna yaza rodi yonako batuukaako tambula malembe basavu kanyama memules oganda ekyotiize mu amerika abaana ba amerika mwena tubatuukeeko kakati mukisaasi amaanyi g'abantu oyinza ogamba abasirikale tebaliyo this is our Africa.
abana ba Ghetto TV kisasi namuntu w'omuntu mungi
kugamba mutya omuwarabu mugambe
tusanze kisasi namuntu w'omuntu mungi akamotoka ka polisi akokola bakajjudde
mugamba mutya Kairi Henry ogani kosizide Doha nabagamba abana bade Advocacy
tiyagasi mungi
kubera nga tulina masimu malungi
fundamu fundemu bananyiri moto kabage tufundemu okay
tetera ekifanaanyi kyaffe okubeera nga kibi okubeera nga tulina kamera embi n'okubeera nga power banks tetuzirina asimu ge tulina siga buvunaanyizibwa ate nga tusuubira okutandika okukwata ebintu ebyewala
yaliddamu essaawa yonna wano
tulina okufuna ebyuma ebigenda okubeera nga
olw'ensonga abantu bangi abeyye ku kkubo nga bwolengera abawubiddeko ne bafa essanyu lengera ekiri eno mwebale nnyo abali ebweru w'eggwanga nga mwe struggle mugikolera eyo banange ne mubako kyemututeramu
kutambula byalo twetaaga ebintu ebirungi so mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala tegera bulungi mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala tulina okumanya twebakutula tulina okubeera nga tukola fenna okulaba nga tuzambula bulungi olwindi mayanja ogambe nokukute Saudi Arabia abe Saudi Arabia mwenna
gamba atya muganda wange edi
mwebale nnyo okubeera nga
n'abantu abalala
zonna otutambuza bulungi
tiyagasi ye muwuliddemu gamba atya afande agamba atya abisitulikiisa agamba atya adija
so bwekito bwe kiri naye nga buli kimu ndabira ddala nga kitambula bulungi ndabira ddala nga kimu kitambula bulungi
agamba atya rema agamba atya liyani
Saudi Arabia
bule
muwala ku mugambe leero ndimulwadde
kikambwe leero
gwe ali ebuwarabu UAE omuwarabu mugambe nti omusujja gukutte ofune lukuni medicine oteeke mu matu osobole okubeera nga weebeereramu so team the queens njagala kulabayo omuntu omu agamba nti apa ngenda kugerayo ekibi ya Samusanga
pulezidenti waffe Robert Kyagulanyi alaga abantu sayinizi ez'enjawulo oba obukodiyo obw'enjawulo obulaga nze naawe sinisi kyagendeka
kisaasi ogenda kuyita eyo agenda kyamboko agenda okujjanga amaze ajalokinga manifesito
pulezidenti waffe agenda akolera abantu ku sayini nze naawe kisoboka si ye yekka wabula agenda alaga sayini nze naawe kisoboka nopo ku ntikko akabonero tambuleera National Youth Platform kyekibiina ekigenda okuddamu okukuuma eggwanga lino erya Republic of Uganda ng'era kikulembera Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu the principal
okubalagala naye tebakuwa
embeera bwetyo bweri mukwano gwange embeera bwetyo bweri Shamimu Namuganza ogambye nti osinzidde kata okulaba ako kabanka alwambuuliza waliwo nga nsingapo kabanka ngenda kujja nayo naye nga ndabira ddala nga omuntu mungi
Uganda Roni. Omuntu omulaba otya?
Embeera nzibu nnyo namunju w'omuntu. Bagezaako
ono omuntu wasemba kumulaba wa?
Bagezaako bakuba tiyagasi naye abantu bajja.
Gawulire.
Tuzzemu omukka ogubalagala nateera.
Banna.
Naye lengera abantu tebalina gye badda.
Waliwo ngambye ntuti Apple. Drop here your number. Kantekewe namba njagala simu. Katekeko twagala simu.
Ndowooza ne bakkakkala.
So bwekitabo kiri naye nga nine Uganda Ronald owa Geto TV. Uganda Ronald agambye nti ekifaananyi bwe kiba nga tekiri kiriya wano osobola ogendako ku mikuso emirala egya Geto TV ekifaananyi kiri kiriya naye the update nayo ekifaananyi bwekitabo kiri ekiba nga tekitambulidde bulungi oli wa ddembe. Oli wa ddembe okukola ebyaddala bino byesi byakukola ki twetaaga
ya gaasi naye teryaseguka.
So bwekitabo kiri naye nga tulaba nga Saasi Mpinda Road omuntu mungi nnyo. Saasi Mpinda Road Saasi Mpinda Road omuntu nnyo. Walizo okusimbula bateeka majangu ne kamera eno kamera tekola exposuring. Okule togendayo ogenda omusajja asudde mu ambulensi mwennyini. Omusajja afudde mu ambulensi akacupa.
Abantu balemeddewo.
Abasajja bakambwe bano Katonda wange. Abasajja bakambwe. Abasajja bakambwe bano. Oh my God. I've never seen this all my life. This is unfair, Uganda police banange. This is unfair, Uganda police banange. Oh my God.
Tuli Kisaasi. Kamera za Geto TV waliwo eri maaso waliwo eri emabega. Alonda bujulizi.
Yo! Agende.
Tatuo chukua kobo muhimiliza. Police. Okula tugende. Uganda police banange. How can you tell such things? Police kia katika ambulance wenyewe. Ya na yeye.
live for you. Singer did Wanga ni ngola ida kama sambu. Kubera nga treso kwa. Hey, eyes on you, father. Eyes on you. Eyes on you. So, Wechito kwechiri walwa ngambi live from Nairobi. Yes, we have a the whole of you. Why can't you respect your age? I mean, not respect anything. Respect your age. Big up everyone who's watching. Big up all group supporters. Lengera. Patrols and Uganda police. Oh, bitirivu nnyo. Amsterdam. Akwata bino enanga yanamanya cyane nayenga yo muri mugwe kwa kona kamera ndoza mutegede Charles mukyabule engeri je yatimwamu mutegede engeri Charles mukyabule je yatimwamu yeyo yanyini kama tusaside tunatera okuva ku kyettaka NDP ekoze nayo namu olwaleero NDP ekoze nayo namu Soma nkoko kwe so nilaba yaringa accidents is accidents. Uganda police. What you about? Shooting down. Kind of in the accident. Bobi abasaka ba Uganda police. Bobi nyo. Bavugira dala Bobi abasajja bano. Abana b'Enzinda
Ronald. Kino wali oseba kiraba mwaka ki? Oyinza ogamba nti bakumye ebyoto entinda. Oyinza ogamba bajjajja bakumye ebyoto entinda. Omukka ogubalagala gunyoka okukamala. Ekyo tetwakirabyeko olunaku lw'eggulo. Lwaki leero kibaddewo? Ate nga ntinda ezimu ku last destination zetulina nerengera entinda mukwano gwange. Mukama asaasira abaana bakwata live. Kubanga yo tumulyanga bw'abazi
embeera gye ndiri amaaso gange Bobi. Naye ekifaananyi gajja kuba
batuwa essaawa 5 live simanyi budde. Check on Ugandan time. Ebulayo obudde essaawa meka?
Tiyagasa ali mu ntinda naye era abantu balemedde kukuba badduse n'abalemedde
Uganda police. It's a lot of people who are there. Allow them please. Uganda police. Uganda police. No. Public holiday leero. Omwami mugambe nteri kukikwatako. Girlfriend, boyfriend, mugambe nteri kukikwatako leero. Ennyingo ya kimu katonezekula. Teri kukikwatako olunaku olwaleero wabanga nibulira essaawa emu. Yes, then waba wabula essaawa emu then kibeera kirungi nnyo naye nga tuli ntinda obudde buno tuli ntinda. Uganda police bigisobedde omuntu muyitirivu Segirinya Muhammad mulaba nga ye ali ku ddo adduka misinde.
Bakupanga besijago
baba ekitongole ekya Red Top ekya military police kitandise okwefuga omukolo ekya Red Top kitandise era nga kyefuga omukolo
Kiri wahisi kama yakola akantu.
Then step wakabi. Ngano amajene police agatusazeeko wano.
Ensonga kati zikyuseemu ebintu bikyuse kati military yeyingiddewo.
naye finally nabanga batukkiriza nabanga bamazima batukkiriza ate
Go! Joseph! Cliff, call your phone. You're going to pass by Radio 4. You take the distance, you take the western wing.
Yakanyi bali mukuleta ndala. Wamala tiyaze. Ay. Wamala. Ndio msaja twali yese.
Branch from the next time. Branch from the next time. Branch from
Kale Bageto TV musoke
bana bakina buli wamu Tutuuse abasajja
webale byotukoze kasina oli musajja olina omukyala ewaka olina n'abaana
aya baasi
webale
naye tulinde paati tundowooza tumale okubaako wetukyajingira ku simu zaffe tujja kwongera wano wetutuuse Eastern Gate President waffe Robert Kyagulanyi oba President of the Republic of Uganda wagenda okuyita okufuluma era ensonga lwaki tugenda mulindira wano tulabe ekigenda mu maaso kale
okukkirira n'omugamba nti tobalaba baabo bazivuga
Nani?
baleese akayumba abadde akwekali
Who is coming behind? For any longer Palachas on Tom, we are big headed. No, I know, like, you see where we are not coming behind.
Nkubuulira Bobi bajja mwekuuliramu mulago
ate gwe nagamba ekyo nagamba munedda balina okwewandiisa tebajja kukola kanagamba sibo Bobi twabadde ku musiika kwayiga twalabe Bobi kyeki
wuyaze
ate era ng'enziina
Take one ku mmotoka eno ng'engeri gye ttambulamu awo tosobola kusaawo kamera
bane balina okuyitawo n'abaana b'abasirikale bawulirako Bobi eno balakisi y'amagye ne poliisi bawulirako Bobi
The prison officers, you all deserve better, and this is the time that you are going to get better. The lowest paid police officer should be earning at least 1 million shillings. You need so much, you deserve better healthcare system. Your children need to go to school like my children. My children go to school with your children. Your children will marry my children will marry your children. Don't let the dictator divide us. We are a generation. I know you don't like what you're doing. We are a tubera nabo mu bala, tubera nabo mu kliniki, tubera nabo ku somero ku visiting day. These are our generation. They deserve better. You know, baba kozesa bichama, they supposed to keep law and order, and now they are making them break the law because they are forced to defend the dictator. We want to free you, my brothers and sisters. And you want to do that. Move!
Now, you guys who are driving here, just step down. Just step down. Move. This is media.
What about you? You are pretty confused on your show.
This is our future. We are not violent, but we are going to be free. And officer, my brother, my soldier brother, we are going to free all of us. Okay? We are not violent, we are peaceful. And peaceful change has come today.
Karibu nawe. Karibu.
Those ones will collect for that.
Go to the camera.
abakulembeze tuteka okubeera basobola kuyisa abantu maaso basobola kubaga jagulu tomanyi basuze ntegera bulungi n'olwensonga eyo tusaba
abantu ba Robert Kyagulanyi balikoba atolwayido president omusomesa ng'ajja kwewandiisa aba NRM abaira nga bali ku bembuutu so lwaki bali kwebuuza olwaleero lwaki Bobi Wine ajja kwewandiisa wa security yawaayo eggwanga eri omuwuliza wa kyenda katolize mukaaga bwoba olingira essaawa lino n'embeera eri wano ya moto nga bwoli kulingira kumbe essaawa lino tuli wano tukulingirira Kyagulanyi ayi endawulo ogiyiisa ebitongole byokwerinda bikozesa sawa dino tia gas airi abanamawulire n'oli kulya tia abanamawulire alikuwa tia gas sawa dino wetuli
Jona soko setolinge kulinge
Basebo ne banyabo mwenna abali ku Lujuliro TV.
Ani Karengeti
Manyo ogenzi
bakujeko
badde vile byayingire wevirideko
obuwanguzi bwennyini bule banatukubanga tiya gasi bongera kutufula bagumu twongera kuguma era tujja kuguma mpaka lwe tunawangula
Ali ku BBS Telefinal tukyagenda
twagala okukubuuzaako twalaba ejjo pulezidenti Museveni amaze okulayira bwe yabadde n'okwogera n'abawagizi bwe e Munyonyo yagambye wadde yeewandisizza naye ng'akyali pulezidenti wa ggwanga agenda kukozesa oforite yonna abeere ng'akkakkanya abo abantu bonna abali ku pulaaninga bye bapulaaninga okyogerako era kino kyekyo kyennyini kye tutandise okulaba akozesa buyinza bwe okulaba ng'anyigiriza bana Uganda ate abasasula omusolo okulaba ng'eggwanga lino libeerawo naye njagala kukakasa tetugenda kutiisibwa by'anaakola byonna tujja kubigaana tujja kubiwakanya mpaka lwe tunaamujja mu buyinza ameya kati okusinza ku kino embeera eno gy'olaba already twakatandika bantu bapulezidenti bali kwewandiisa naye bubaka kibwowa akakiiko byokulonda kikyosuubira akakiiko byokulonda nga already ng'embeera eno etandisibwa akakiiko k'ebyokulonda njagala katunuulire embeera katunuulire ebyabaddewo olunaku lwajjo katunuulire ebiriwo makooti gonna gaagano bagayuzizza katunuulire engeri gye batuyisaamu kabekenkanya kaveeyo ne statement eyogera ku poliisi ate omukulembeze wa poliisi yabadde yakeetonda bakeetonda nnaku zino olw'okuba mu bantu tiyagasi kati ate era bali kubakulembeze era batukubamu tiyagasi twagala omukulembeze wa poliisi aveeyo alekulire kubanga bye bamukozesa bwanga bamulagira bulagizi omuntu n'alagira Museveni n'alagira eggulo limu enkeera ne batandika okubikola kikyamu ameya tulabye nga olwedde omupoliisi mulamba yakulidde okumenya emmotoka ya Robert Kyagulanyi Mira ekyo ekintu okyogerako nga g'omunyamateeka ebyo tubirabye abapoliisi abamu si bapoliisi abasinga bakaada babateekawo buteesi kujja kukola bukozi mirimu gya kutuukiriza kibiina kyabwe naye byonna tugenda kubiwakanya era tugenda beesigwe gusoose okumenya endabirwamu y'abakulembeze juzi baazikuba mwaziraba baazikuba era ne kakati batandise naye tukakasa abantu bonna Museveni n'abantu be nti tetugenda kukkiriza tujja kuwangula
Ada maaso n'okubatuusaako embeera nga bwetambula
Oliwa. Ujio na kwa.
So mutukirize abali bagete TV nsubira at least mwenda kimulabye ko from Magere abantu tulina ka Spare Motors wano buli kimba kyazeko wetogereza weno Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu aka Bobi Wine atuuka ku kisaawe wali ekyambogo. So let's connect direct of course fe twabagamba mutaka kubanga buli wamu wetuli katika twegatte ku timu enene ate nayo eri wali wenyini ku nomination table wenyini ewa mwami byabakama ne timu ye. So for here now just wait the records videos pictures buli kimu kyofiiriddwa oba tena chofiddwe nakatono Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is successfully inside the hot press. Now let's wait what is coming out. Stay on Ghetto TV. Buli kimu ojja kukifuna direct.
people. I salute the elders that started this struggle. I did not start it. I'm here to complete it.
Well, you have had quite the journey coming here. What do you think about the way police has treated you and your supporters?
Well, it is for everybody to see. While the police and the military were guarding and protecting the 70 supporters yesterday, the police has been beating, harassing, and tear gassing our supporters to nearly waving to us.
In your own understanding, is this the start of a win for you, or is it just try and see?
This is not just a start. This started long before I was born. It has been ongoing. You're the one who has mentioned that comrades like Paulo Kawanga Semogere, Dr. Kiza Besigye, and many others have
Media, please.
This side. Please. 110.
Please, allow him to pass elder.
Only 10. Only 10 are entering. 10. Yeah. This is 1.
Okay, Honorable Chagulanyi.
Lord Chair and Returning Officer for Presidential Elections, we would like to welcome aspiring candidate Chagulanyi Center Robert, National Unity Platform, who is here with us at the nomination ready. Protocol team, can you please usher in aspirant to their seat?
ngendereko wali ogambe maake akuweka maiki kange anti bwolina kaadi ekukkiriza okudda eno twekisirinanze nyingirewo mukibuli kitegeera
We welcome you, aspirant Chagulanyi Center Robert, to the national nomination venue for presidential elections 2021. And welcome the entourage that you've come with. And thank you for keeping to the numbers that we recommend. Thank you very much. Welcome the spouse, welcome and the rest of the team. This is what's going to happen in the next
we are going to
minutes.
from here. You will be
And I cannot just
Please.
Apologies.
We will ask at this moment the proposer and the seconder to present the chairperson, the returning officer of these elections, the nomination documents of the aspiring candidate. The proposer and the seconder, please prepare for presentation of the nomination documents. Media, we need to keep to our allocated those following, the proposer and the seconder have presented the documents for aspiring candidate Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert to the returning officer for verification. The verification process is going to be handled by a team led by Umao Kimba, who is the head of our election management department. And the first step that we take as a measure to prevent and combat the spread of COVID-19 during the nomination process, the first measure we take is to sanitize the documents because of a risk of spread of COVID-19 through touching surfaces. So the team accompanying aspirant Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, that is a paper heater. The documents are not being burnt to ashes, they are being cleansed through a process. The paper heater helps to cut out the risk of COVID-19. Now this is what's going to happen, and this is what is required, and what we've presented. We are going to look for proof that the documents have been prepared well, the nomination paper is presented in triplicate. That part of the documents contain a declaration by you, aspiring candidate, that you've consented to the nomination. We are going to look for proof of minimum formal education of advanced level or its equivalent. We'll also look for proof of registration as a voter for your proposer and the seconder. The verification team will look at the photographs that have been provided accompanying the nomination paper and whether they meet the specifications as laid down by the Electoral Commission and the guidelines we issued to aspiring candidates. 3 recent postcard size photographs of the proposed aspirant, the proposed candidate. Then very important, the certificate of compliance issued by the Electoral Commission in accordance with Section 10 of the Presidential Elections Act, which requires an aspiring candidate, in order to be successfully nominated, he must have been supported by 100 registered voters from 98 districts, which make up 2/3 of all the districts of Uganda. We'll also look for proof of payment of the non-refundable fee, nomination fee of 20 million shillings. Then the last one I think doesn't apply, this being a political party, a symbol for the aspiring candidate. Those areas will be scrutinized by the team, which is now at work, led by the head legal, Dr. Jennifer Ngeo, and the team, Ahmed Ochama, Voter Data Management, and Umar Chimba, Election Management. On the other side, we also have a technical team that's going to support the process, looking at the voter data that you provided. For those interacting with the Commission for the first time, I'd like to quickly introduce the members. We have Commissioner the list I have here of persons accompanying the aspiring candidate, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, has Mrs. Barbara Itungo Kyagulanyi and War family matter. It has Honorable Matthias Mpuga, who is also in the house. Dr. Lina Zedriga, you are welcome, madam. Honorable John Baptist, welcome, sir. We have Honorable Asman Basaliwa in the house. Honorable Francis Zake, Mr. Ali Ken Nobiangi, Mr. Joel Senyon, and Mr. Nyazi Fred. Lewis, you're welcome. Not share that the team that has accompanied the aspirant in accordance with the guidelines that we set out. Like we say, the nomination event is a joyous affair. Please follow the proceedings with confidence, and everything will go well. Okay? Thank you.
Moving around, you're going to coordinate properly. Just tell the security to I have to move around. The cars are just parked at where they check.
To all audiences that are following on television, online, near and far, and to the aspiring candidates who want to pass on some critical information that you need to know, and I would like the rest of the team, the members who have accompanied the aspiring candidate, to carefully note. The exercise we are conducting and the upcoming exercises leading to elections in January are governed by the following laws. The Constitution of Uganda, very, very important. The Electoral Commission Act, the Presidential Elections Act. We will be, as we progress in this electoral process, dear aspiring candidate, be under, and these following laws will apply: the Political Parties and Organizations Act and its provisions relating to this exercise, the Uganda Communications Act, because we are going to use a lot of media to engage with our audiences and the electorate. The Public Health Control of COVID-19 rules form the basis of the guidelines that the Electoral Commission has issued. Each provisions of this law in the course of our engagement with the electorate and with the Electoral Commission throughout this electoral process. We want you to take note of that. The Computer Misuse Act of 2011 will apply, as well as the Uganda Communications Text and Multimedia Messaging Regulations of 2019. We would like to have this brought to the attention of aspiring candidates as well as the agents and the persons who are going to support the campaign, so that we know the legal I think the nomination team still seeking issues that need to be clarified so that we progress to the next level. So for that purpose, the Electoral Commission has issued standard operating procedures which are evident from the very act that we are witnessing today, the fact that we could not move in big numbers and big crowds. We emphasize that message because we want to promote safe participation in in the electoral process. And the best people to take out the message of self-participation are the aspiring candidates and the nominated candidates. So to the people you love, the people you lead, the people who love you, the people who cherish you, we want to send a message of self-participation in the electoral process and take all necessary measures to protect each other from the risk of spread of COVID-19 during the electoral process. So as we continue our engagement, we'll be coming across the several guidelines that the Electoral Commission has issued, and we expect and call for compliance. We call for compliance as opposed to defiance. And for that purpose, I want to emphasize once again that this process is going to move. The verification is right now ongoing, and every question that the team has must be answered to satisfaction before we proceed to the next levels, including declaration. After the exercise is done here, we will depart from the main nomination venue to the parking yard. On successful nomination as a candidate, there will be provision of security and a vehicle that has been planned for that purpose. The Commission will hand over the vehicle and the security team to a nominated candidate. After that, there is a press booth that has been set up so that a successfully nominated candidate can address the nation and talk to the press about the coming days, campaigns, and their plans and their strategies. And after that, there will be exit from the nomination venue. So we wish you successful nomination. Thank you very much. Seen my friend young Lee talk to the aspirant candidate. I think he finds the music appropriate. Sure. When you see pen coming to paper, then I think you get some relief. So as that progresses, I want to pass on these messages. as we go through the processes, we would like to bring to your attention all our audiences and Ugandans at large that the electoral program was already released for various elective positions, and I would like to use this opportunity to remind you of the polling dates that the Electoral Commission has already issued and published and gazetted. As you're aware, elections will take place between the 10th of January and the 8th of February. And for that reason, the following dates were issued by the Commission. The election of councillors for other persons to sub-county, town and municipal divisions. These are local government elections. Male and female councillor will be on the 11th of January 2021. I'd like stakeholders to note that. Election of councillors for persons with disabilities to sub-counties, town councils and municipal divisions will be on the 11th of January 2021. The election of youth representatives to sub-county, town and municipal divisions will be on the 11th of January 2021. The election of councillors, male and female councillors for other persons to municipality and city divisions will be conducted on the 12th of January 2021. An election of councillors for persons with disabilities to the municipality and city divisions will also be conducted on the 12th of January 2021. These dates are issued and gazetted. The election of councillors for youth to the municipality and city division will be conducted on the 12th of January. Elections of members of parliament, direct elected MP and district women representative to parliament will be conducted on the 14th of January 2021. The National Conference for election of other persons representatives to parliament, which is a new position, the conference will be held on the 17th and 18th of January 2021. Similarly, the National Conference for election of representatives of persons with disabilities, PWD MPs to parliament, will be on the 17th and 18th of January 2021, and the Commission will issue a comprehensive program including the venues for these delegates' conferences. We will have the National Conference for election of workers' representatives to Parliament on the 17th and 18th of January 2021, and the Commission will announce the venue. The elections of LC5, district local government councils, that is the district city chairpersons, road mayor, mayors and their councillors, will be on the 20th of January 2021. The National Conference for election of National Female Youth MP, National Female Youth Representative to Parliament, will be on the 21st and the 22nd of January 2021. The elections of municipality and city division chairpersons and their respective councillors will be on the 25th of January 2021. While the election of councillors for other persons to district local government councils will be on the 27th of January 2021. We will have the elections of councillors for PWDs to district local government councils on the 27th of January 2021. The elections of councillors for youth to the district local governments will be on the 27th of January 2021. Election of councillors of workers representatives to district local governments will be on the 27th of January 2021. The elections of UPDF representatives to Parliament will be on the 29th of January 2021. Then the regional conferences for election of regional youth MPs to Parliament will be held on the 31st of January to the 1st of February 2021. The elections of sub-county, town, municipal division chairpersons for LC3 elections countrywide will be conducted on the 3rd of February 2021. And that will mark the end of the elections that have been scheduled. And the Commission, on completion of the nomination exercise today, will announce and publish the polling date for presidential elections. Our viewers, following the nomination exercise, the documents have been presented to the aspirant to sign them and own them, so that the set is complete and can be received and accepted and used for purposes of the nomination and subsequent electoral activities relating to presidential elections. So as you can see, some levels are already published and their dates are already known. Today, after the closure of nominations, the chairperson, who is the returning officer for presidential elections, will officially announce the polling date, and for that matter, the campaign period for presidential elections 2021. And you need to be patient to receive that this evening. So now that the dates are known and the candidates for the various levels, local government and parliamentary, are already nominated, the Commission has issued campaign guidelines, and we want to ensure that there is compliance with those guidelines. Simple acts of compliance will help us have a very successful campaign period, and more importantly, a safe campaign period, given that we have COVID-19 around us. So our message continues to ring out. Let's promote safe participation in the electoral activities that are before us. Thank you very much. And the papers are returned to the returning officer for further handling and communication. That big machine, whatever they call it, it's called a seal. And I think when you see the seal, as joy as now you want to treat it, when you see the seal, it brings a lot of relief to you that things are moving fine. So with the stamp and seal and the signature, there is more confidence that I'm progressing as an aspirant. So as the chair prepares the documents, we want to reiterate and briefly go through 20 minutes for that session before we exit the nomination training. So dear members of the press and the aspiring candidate and your team, which has a very good press officer, I think we'd like you to stick to that so that we do not hold the aspirant here longer than the time that has been allocated to that purpose. So the conduct of campaigns will follow the SOPs that the Electoral Commission has issued. And the purpose of that is to ensure as much as possible that we combat and prevent the spread of COVID-19 during campaigns. And for that matter, as you're already aware through our communications, mass public rallies remain banned. So part of what is supposed to be presented, and I think the chairperson will be communicating that shortly, is the proposed campaign schedule. And I would now like to invite the chairperson to address us in more details. Thank you.
All right, as I mentioned earlier on, the nomination process involves many phases. We have to verify the documentation presented by the aspirant, and we find that he has satisfied the requirements. Therefore, Justice Simon, being the returning officer for the nomination of presidential candidates, declared Jabulani Sentam Robert the peer-nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2021, to have fulfilled the nomination requirements under the Presidential Elections Act 2005 as amended. As a duly nominated candidate, you are required to observe the following. 1, you have to appoint an official agent who will coordinate your campaign meetings and media program, and also attend meetings on your behalf where necessary. Secondly, avail the Commission with the schedule of your campaign meetings and media program as soon as practicable to facilitate the smooth harmonization of all the candidates' campaign programs countrywide. Thirdly, you have to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Electoral Commission in compliance with the harmonized campaign program and adherence to the campaign guidelines, including the COVID-19 standard operating procedures. Also wish to urge the aspiring candidate that the Commission, one of the guidelines issued by the Commission is that processions along public roads are prohibited. Secondly, as an aspirant, we expect you to take personal responsibility towards your supporters as well as yourself by discouraging them from gathering in large numbers, because we are in the midst of the COVID pandemic. So please, waving to the people through the roof of your vehicle attracts people to gather in big numbers. Honorable Senator, so please avoid that kind of conduct. You can wave to the people through your car window. There's no problem there. So please, we are putting these measures in place for the good of our people, for your own good, so that we ensure this process is concluded successfully and with the people remaining healthy come 2021. Now, I want to invite your agents to come and pick these personal documents together with the nomination documents by the Commission. Can you please step forward? Or if you want, you can come forward. You can come 100%. Don't worry. I hope you understand the test for COVID.
Congratulations, Mr. President. Congratulations. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, candidate Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, we shall hand over to you the security vehicle, the driver. This is the details I think are here. The commission is responsible for fueling the vehicle, servicing and maintaining it, as well as paying the guard. Please, and wish you success.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman, allow me to comment that I hope this car is not going to be used to intimidate me or coerce me or intimidate my supporters or coerce them in the name of security, just like other security cars and personnel have been used. I thank you and I look forward to seeing you respect the law, just like I pledge to respect the law.
Thank you, and I hope you live by that commitment, Kyagulanyi, so that we make sure that our country remains peaceful and that this electoral process benefits all of us as Ugandans, country into chaos. So we wish you the best. This security is there to guard you, to protect you, not to inconvenience you at all, and not to intimidate you at all, because even we are going to deploy 4 guards at your home. It is your entitlement. You are an aspirant, you are a very important person in this country. Yes. And that's why the government is the responsibility of the Electoral Commission to ensure that our candidate is well secured, is well protected along the road, wherever he's going, and also at home. So please accept all these in very good spirit. It's not only you who have provided security, we even gave to the incumbent, we also gave him security. So you get it. So please take it in good heart that this is for your own good, but we want you to cooperate with the commission. If there are any lingering issues that you think are impeding your candidature or your quest to reach the people, approach us as a commission. Because when you go and make statements to the press will not address your problem. It is the commission that is going to address your problems. So please cooperate with us, coordinate with us. If there are any issues, raise them to the commission and we shall handle them accordingly. Because remember, we have only one country. There is no alternative Uganda where we can run to when this one is in pieces. We shall remain here to live together, to work together, and grow together. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Justice. Maybe before you go, Justice, I appreciate that you asked me to raise any concerns. And at this juncture, allow me to just read one small concern of the double standards of the Electoral Commission and the police and all security agencies. As you noticed, yesterday, President Museveni and his supporters were safeguarded and protected by the same security organs that are coercing and beating up our people. And also to remind you, sir, that every time Uganda has been destabilized, it has been because of a bad election. I'm very sure you were around in 1980 to know what a bad election did to our country. And I hope you are aware that the people of Uganda are not going to accept any disrespect. I hope we all work for the betterment of this country. Like you said, we don't have another country. The young and the old, absolutely, the powerful and the powerless. I hope we all do this for a better Uganda. Thank you, sir.
An election is a two-way traffic. The Commission cannot guarantee a secure, free and fair election without the cooperation of you, the actors. So we want you, the actors, to play your part, also play our part. But remember, peace unites all of us. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Lord Chair.
Thank you.
budde bugenda mugambe amulya
ayo
amulya tuleda aliwo
senyi kaliyo we start.
Thank you very much. Mic check.
Omulabi waffe president agenda kubayogerako eri bannamawulire era yenteekateeka egenda mu maaso kati, then we shall see him off ate mukwase bannanga bali wabweru eyo babe nga bagenda naye.
Thank you very much. Fellow Ugandans here in Uganda and everywhere else in the world, I bring you revolutionary greetings wherever you are, and I thank you for the massive support that you have given to us for these past 3 years, which have been years full of challenges. I take this opportunity to also announce that what we are witnessing right now is the launch of a very critical phase in our struggle to liberate ourselves from a dictatorship which has crippled our country for almost 4 decades. A dictatorship which has strangled our economy with a massive corruption, patronage, high cost of living, a sick healthcare system, a broken down healthcare system, etc., etc. For a very long time now, we have lamented and cried about the government which works for only the few and excludes the majority. Well, today, we close the book of lamentation and open the book of acts. It is time for action, action that will put an end to the injustices, the oppression, and the impunity in our beautiful country, Uganda. Countrymen and women, I come before you not as the most qualified, not as the most experienced, but I come before you as the most committed to lead this liberation, to lead the people of Uganda out of slavery. Countrymen and women, for the last 58 years, our nation has suffered. So many problems have befallen our nation, but key among them has been dictatorships. Each one trying so much to outdo the one before it in violence, in looting, and in plunder. We have not witnessed a peaceful transfer of power from one leader to another since our country became independent in 1962. Unfortunately, friends, 15 years ago, when we had the chance to witness the first peaceful transition of power, 15 years ago, President Museveni, through greed, he denied our nation an opportunity of experiencing a peaceful transition of power from one leader to another, from one generation to another. And as if that was not evil enough, only 3 years ago, this greed caused him to act in the most shameful manner and remove the last safeguard in form of age limit from our constitution. Like Idi Amin, Museveni declared himself president for life in our country, Uganda. Well, little did he know that God will one day raise a generation that will not take that. Little did he know that God will raise unexpected people from unexpected places. So, to you, Mr. Museveni, since you have failed to control your greed and lust for power, our generation is determined to save you from yourself and stop your 35-year-old dictatorship. The liberation and socio-economic transformation of our country cannot be achieved unless we first remove the big obstacle, and that is Museveni, who has undermined all institutions of state and instead institutionalized corruption in Uganda. And of course, he has institutionalized human rights violations. Fellow Ugandans, I'm offering myself as a candidate of the highest office in this land, as a representative of the oppressed Ugandans. My background is well known to you, all of you, born hustling and born to hustling parents, raised in the ghettos of Kamocha, but fortunate enough to raise on top courtesy of my talent and hard work. It is now this background that has enabled me to understand the struggles of the common Ugandans. 35 years ago, Museveni started feeding off taxpayers' money and living in absolute abundance. Him and his cronies are completely detached from the common person, and no wonder they mock our people because they have impoverished them, battered them, and suppressed them. And that is why this election, in this election, I am representing the weak, I am representing the poor, I am representing the downtrodden, I am representing those that have been excluded from a system which works only for a few and cost sitting and stepping on the necks of the many. I am representing the overtaxed business people. I am representing the parents that have sold all their land to take their children to school, and now their children cannot find jobs. I am representing the border riders who are persecuted every day after being made to pay large sums of money. I am representing those wives and mothers that cannot afford maternal health. I am representing the business person who borrows money at high rates and cannot figure out how to pay. I'm representing the local suppliers who were kicked out of government tenders simply because they don't know anybody in government. I am representing poor Ugandans who have lost land to the powerful land grabbers, and many of them are in government. Yes, those who cannot get justice because justice under Museveni is for sale. I am representing the poor soldiers, the police officers who are so oppressed, yet they are commanded to beat and kill citizens who they are supposed to protect simply because they must appease the rich. Those rich and the mighty are the ones we are standing against. In this election, gentlemen and ladies, I am representing the hard-working people of Usoga that have been deliberately kept poor by the NRM regime. I am representing the great people of Acholi, whose land is being stolen in broad daylight by the regime and its cooperative. I am representing the people of Lango, who have been deliberately marginalized and disempowered for the past 3 decades. They have been deliberately marginalized and squeezed. I am representing the impoverished people of Karamoja who are kept under the barrel of the gun while their gold, their copper, their cobalt and iron ores are stolen away by the rich and mighty. I am representing the people of Bunyoro who live and grow cheap crops on the oil that is theirs. Yes, their oil has been kept in the dark because they are looked at as they don't have the right to know what is happening in their land. I am representing the people of Bugishu, whose past glory has been shattered by the present regime. Their cooperatives, which kept them rich and productive, were destroyed by the regime. I am representing the people of Chigezi, who work so hard to earn little. I am representing the people of Bukedi, who have been turned into beggars on their own land. I am representing the people of Uganda, whose land has been grabbed and they are left poor. They are made beggars. They are made slaves on the land of their grandfathers. I am representing all the people of Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, representing the people of Toro, the people of Rwenzori, who live in constant fear because of the brutal regime. Those who are battered in 2018, whose wounds are still fresh in the mind. I represent them. I represent the youth who are very hardworking and yet they have no way to break through the yoke of oppression. The youth that work so hard but don't have the means of production. They don't have no land, they don't have no capital, and they have limited or no opportunities. These are the people I am representing. I am representing this section, the vast majority who are oppressed, yearning for freedom. I'm representing the journalists who cannot even peacefully practice their work without being harassed and beaten by the regime. I am representing the health workers who are paid peanuts for doing incredible work. I am representing my mother, who was a nurse who had 10 children and who died a miserable life because when she got an accident and put in Morago casualty, she had to stay there an hour in a hospital she served for more than 20 years. I am here to speak for her, even though she cannot speak no more. These are the people that I'm representing. Fellow Ugandans, I present myself to you as a servant, not as a boss. While our detailed plan of action towards our new Uganda will be presented to you through our manifesto, allow me very briefly, because we don't have time, to state just a few things that we will run based on. Most importantly, I want you the people of Uganda, to know that we are going to run a people-centered government which focuses on these areas. Our agenda, first and foremost, is freedom. We want to ensure that all Ugandans, regardless of who they are, of where they come from, are free in their country. All Ugandans must enjoy the freedom of expression, the freedom of conscience, the freedom to disagree with those in power, the freedom to assemble peacefully, and yes, the freedom to worship, and all other freedoms which have been, of course, taken away by the regime. So number one, I intend to increase the pay of the security forces. Let me say that again. I intend to increase the pay of our security forces. The pay of our soldiers, police officers, and prison officers is so miserable. It must be improved. If I become president, I will have the privilege to know what the classified budget really does. Such a huge amount of money will be used to improve the pay of our security forces so that they can live a better life. When I'm president, the lowest paid soldier or police officer will be earning 1 million shillings. Let me say it again. When I am president, the lowest earning police officer or soldier or prison officer will be earning 1 million shillings. I will improve their housing and health care. Low-ranking and middle-ranking officers must be entitled to free quality health care as the high-ranking officers. Our government will find opportunities for the spouses of the soldiers and police officers to ensure that they are each contributing to the livelihood of their families. I also intend to streamline the promotion criteria in the armed forces and, of course, in the police, which will be based on merit and not technical know-how. Never again will soldiers be forced to join the police. I say this again. Never again will soldiers be forced to